We continue with Chapter 6 of The Singer by Calvin Miller. If she has loved him, a man will carry anything for his mother, a water pot or the world. Where first to sing, he thought. He turned back to the highlands where he had left the broken tool so useless on the vise. For days he walked. The dust flew up around his feet as he walked home. At length he passed the village signpost, and there, by odd coincidence, his mother, at that very time, stood by the well. They met. He reached to carry her stone jar. "It's not traditional," she said. He took it anyway. Her cares had made her 50 years seem even more. "You broke your hammer on the vise," she said. "I had it mended for you." "I'm through with hammers anyway," he said. "I've just come home to board up the shop." "And then you'll leave?" "I will," he said. "Where will you go?" She studied paving stones as on they walked. He moved the heavy jar to ride upon his other shoulder. "Wherever there are crowds of many people." "The great walled city of the ancient king?" "Yes, I suppose." He feared to talk to her, yet he must tell her of the river singer and all about the star song that he had so lately sung. He seemed afraid that she would think him mad. He could not bear to hurt her, for besides the Father Spirit, he loved her most of all. At length he knew he must lay bare his heart. "You seem so troubled, son," she said. "Not for myself," he said. Then with the hand that was not needed for balancing the jar, he took her hand and smiled. "I hate for you to board up the shop and leave." "Am I the tradesman that my father was while he was still alive?" he asked. "You both were good, but somehow wood is never the kind to your great hands. Your father's hands never paid the pain it cost you, just to love his trade." She looked down at the gentle, suffering hand that held her own. Somewhere in her swimming recollection, she remembered the same hand with infant fingers that had clutched the ringlets of her hair and reached to feel the leathered face of Eastern kings. But he could not remember that. They walked still further without speaking. "Mother, I'm a singer," he blurted out all at once. "I know," she said. "I love the Father Spirit more than life. He's sent me to the crowded ways to sing the ancient star song." "I know," she said again. "I heard the ancient star song only once. It was the very night that you were born. And all these years, my son, I've known that you would come to board up the shop one day. Can you sing the star song yet?" "I can," he answered back. They neared a house and entered. They shared a simple meal and sat in silence, and the song which they alone of all the world did know was lingering all around them in the air. She had not heard its strains for 30 years, but hungered for its music. He had not sung it for an afternoon, but longed to have its fluid meaning coursing through his soul. Of course, the song began. Listen for the song, friends. Remember, Father Spirit loves you, and so do I.